What's up guys, it's Charles here with Rocket Punch Army to do a review of the Takara Tomy Q Transformers QT-11 Jazz. This is a rather small little transformer, which is based off the Choro-Q, which I'll show you in just a second. So you can see the little package here. It's a little blister pack with some artwork back here. Turn it around. Not quite sure what this says here, but I have my assistant here that can read it off for us, so you can go ahead and just read that.
チャールズが眠っているとき、私は彼のクレジットカードを盗みます。
Alright, again, don't know what she's saying, but if you copy paste below into Google Translate, I'm sure you'll find out. And we're going to go ahead and open this up real quick here. So inside you get a little plastic tray. You also get little instructions right here, very simple instructions. You also get this little piece of paper here, which see, it's just a bunch of I guess dirty Japanese jokes. And let's take a look at Jazz here. We all know Jazz is normally a Porsche. This version here, and this is the only reason I even bought this, as much as I like what they're doing with these, it's way too many things to collect right now. So, but I got this one because I was a fan of Initial D and drifting, and I thought it was really cool that they made an AE86 Sprinter Trueno, otherwise known as a Toyota Corolla GTS here in the States. But it's really nice to see this, and it's Jazz. It's my favorite, one of my favorite G1 characters. And I said this is, you know, based off the Choro-Q, which is, how can I put this? A bunch of little tiny cars from Japan. You pretty much can get any Japanese car you want in a little, tiny little form like this. So here's a real Choro-Q, or a regular one, I should say. They're both real. You can see that they've really tried to keep the size of a Choro-Q, which is amazing. Now, a Choro-Q, for you people, especially if you're from the 80s, you might remember these as penny racers. Not pen erasers, but penny racers, where you would put the penny back here and you'd pull back the little car, and then it would just do spins. That's what these are. So, alright, so that's the Choro-Q, and this is the Q Transformer, which it's based off of. And the detailing is actually quite nice. You do obviously get the seam lines for the transformation bits, but overall, very nicely done. Paint applications are really nice and sharp. You got the nice little Autobot logo. You got the little blinker details here. If we turn around back, you get the red tail light details. I kind of wish, I don't know if it's a licensing thing, I really have no clue, but they managed to get these little tampo prints on the regular Choro-Q. As you can see, it'll say Trueno right there, but you know, whatever, it's still nice. Unfortunately, these do not have the pullback motion. They're just freewheeling pieces. Now that we have them here on the bottom, you can see the little bits here, which are the arms back here and the feet right here. So what we're going to do now is get into transformation. And what you're left with, guys, is a really small Jazz. Very, very super deformed here. The majority of this figure is just the chest here and the back. And you got these little teeny legs. But what's cool about these little legs, they are ball jointed. You do have a knee, which is pretty much useless, really, for something this size. You do have the elbows here, right? You have the shoulders, which are on a ball joint, and you have the head, which actually does move back and forth, but not up and down. And just so you know how teeny this figure is, this is a scale comparison with Generations Jazz. And again, these are little neat things. It's not really my thing, because you can go crazy collecting these. They're pretty much making everybody. But I did want to pick this since it's based off one of my favorite cars, which refuses to stay in camera here. Yeah, so they're about, I don't know, $10. You can pick them up by using the link below to Big Bad Toy Store. If you have any questions or comments, leave them below. Until next time, bye-bye.